Today, we're diving into a coin that's more than just metal. It's a piece of American monetary history that stands at a unique turning point in U.S. coinage. The 1965 Washington quarter dollar might seem ordinary to some, but hidden behind its silverless composition lies a fascinating backstory of economic change, collector intrigue, and unexpected value. If you have a 1965 quarter in your pocket or tucked away in a drawer, it might be time to take a closer look. You're about to discover why this common coin could hold more than just 25 cents of worth. The Washington Quarter Series was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of the first U.S. President, George Washington. For over 3 decades, these coins were made of 90% silver. But in 1965, everything changed. Due to a nationwide coin shortage and a rising silver price, the U.S. Mint removed silver from the quarter, replacing it with a copper-nickel-clad composition. This shift marked the beginning of the modern coinage era. The 1965 Washington quarter became the first quarter struck without any silver, making it historically significant. Millions were produced, over 1.8 billion, to be exact. Yet despite its massive mintage, collectors still seek it out, especially those early specimens with specific errors or varieties. One of the most interesting facts about this coin is that due to the transition from silver to clad, the mint continued using old silver quarter dies for a short time. This overlap caused some 1965 quarters to have slightly different features, often sparking the curiosity of collectors. Some even speculate that a small number of 1,965 quarters were mistakenly struck on leftover 90% silver planchets. Though extremely rare, a few examples have surfaced over the years, causing excitement in the numismatic community. Now, because these quarters were minted in such high quantities and without any mint marks, Philadelphia Mint only, most 1965 quarters aren't rare in circulated condition. But the story doesn't stop there. There are a few exceptional cases where this coin becomes significantly more valuable, mainly due to errors or high-grade conditions. Let's break down the types of 1965 quarters that hold extra value today. First up, silver planchet errors. These are the unicorns of the 1965 quarter world. Some 1965 quarters were mistakenly struck on 90% silver planchets left over from 1964. These errors are incredibly rare and can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. How can you tell if you have one? Weigh it. A normal 1965 clad quarter weighs about 5.67 grams, while silver quarter weighs about 6.25 grams. If yours leans toward the higher weight, you could have something truly special. Next, double die varieties. While not officially confirmed by the Mint, collectors and graders have reported examples of 1965 quarters with slight doubling in the lettering or date. These are less dramatic than some other famous double dies, but still add value to the coin, especially when certified by a grading service. Then there's off-center strikes and broad strikes. These are types of mint errors that happen during the striking process. A 1965 quarter that's off-center or missing part of its design can attract attention and dollars from collectors who love oddities. And don't forget condition. A 1965 quarter in high mint state, meaning it's uncirculated with little to no wear, can sell for much more than face value. Coins graded MS-65 and above, especially MS-67 or MS-68, are significantly more valuable due to their rarity in pristine condition. In fact, some examples have sold for over $1,000 at auction. The key here is eye appeal, sharp strikes, no scratches, clean surfaces, and vibrant luster. Another important thing to remember is that in 1965, the Mint didn't produce proof sets for collectors, but instead created special mint sets, SMS. These coins were struck with more care than regular circulation strikes, but not as detailed as proofs. SMS coins can be recognized by their satiny finish and strong strikes. A 1965 SMS quarter in high grade, especially with a cameo effect, can bring in higher value. So, how do you know if your 1965 quarter is worth more than 25 cents? Start by examining it under good light. Check for mint luster, signs of doubling, and any off-center details. Weigh to see if it matches the clad or silver weight. If it looks promising, Consider having it graded by a reputable company like PCGS or NGC. Grading can help authenticate the coin, identify errors, and give buyers confidence in its value. Now, let's look at the market. As of now, a typical 1965 Washington quarter in circulated condition is still worth face value, just 25 cents. But error coins, high-grade examples, or those with silver content can range anywhere from $50 to several $1,000s. One verified silver 1965 quarter sold for over $7,000, and a top-graded MS-68 example sold for around $1,200.